Hi everyone, it's Joe from Joe's Collector's Corner. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different from our usual Sunday kind of sales and car boot hauls. It's the end of the financial year. We've just ticked over April 5th. So this video is going to go through our total gross sales for this financial year, 2021 to 2022. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to show you or tell you what I've earned, and then we'll go through each month and kind of go through what we've earned and why some are higher than others, and then we've got a couple of expenses we can talk about, such as postage, which is an interesting one, scandalous if you ask me, and how much money we've invested in stock to then make the return that we have on eBay. First things first, I just want to say that it's been an unbelievable year. So it's not actually a full April till April this year for the first one. I started in the second half of September, so this works out at being a roughly 7 months worth of reselling, and it's just completely blew me away. I mean, this is just a hobby for me. It's something fun to do on the weekend and in the evenings, and just kind of supplement my normal income. And really the whole idea was to use it to pay for some landscaping in the garden, which is booked in 10 days time. So it's definitely paid for that. It's paid for other things, Christmas and computer parts, and it's all just going to go into savings. So yeah, it's really blown me away. I'm not going to stop, and I'm hoping we can just kind of build it from where we are this year and just keep improving. So let's not beat around the bush, I guess. So gross sales in the 7 months I've been reselling were £5,144.95. And I've never totaled that number up before, and that's just unbelievable. That's completely blown me away. I was not expecting it to be that high. That's just insane to me. Now, it's not all from things I've bought to resell. I think I first started out selling some personal items. I had pop figures to get rid of, and then father-in-law was amazing and donated tons of thermostats and kind of gas related products that he's had for years. It was all dead stock. So I bought them from him really cheaper than I should have, and made a ton of money on them as well, which was just amazing. So the way I'm going to do this is each month is not entirely accurate, because I do my taxes at the end of every week. So some of the weeks bleed into the next month. So what I'm doing is, when I read my list of taxes, every one that happened in that particular month is what I've totaled up to that total. So it all equals the 5,144. It's just slightly different as to where the month ended in that week. So September, we started on the 17th of September, and we roughly did a total gross sales of £110.98 in those 2 weeks. And I think my aim for this is, if I could make £100 profit a month, then I'm happy with that. That's £100 profit that I wouldn't have from my normal job. And to me, that's amazing, because I try not to spend, I'm trying to be good with my money and save as much as I can. So £100, which is just my, spending money, was just amazing to me. And we've completely surpassed that, to the point where I need to start, saving and looking at investments and things I can do with it. So September, £110.98. I'm going to throw them up here, and we'll just keep moving down the list as we go. Now, October, this is crazy. This was, the second month going at it. This was when I was donated all of the thermostat items, and then I had a really good car boot where everything just kind of sold over Halloween in one weekend. It was like my own items I bought to resell, everything was selling in 2 days, and it just blew me away. So October, we had a huge spike all the way up to £1,074.53 total sales, which, that's just unbelievable to me. I just can't believe it. But if we can ever get to that consistent level, this is just going to supplement my living for the rest of my life, and it's just going to be amazing. November, we dipped back down to just selling items that I've bought to resell, but had a great month of £350.54. So that's still more than double September. If September was the full month, if we averaged 250, we've still beaten that. So I was really happy with that. December, the Christmas kind of boom, everybody's buying their gifts for December, and it did show. So we essentially doubled that up to £636.85. Now, these are gross sales, so these aren't including fees and postage. This is just the top line sales that we've done. January, so again that kind of bled over from the very end of Christmas, like New Year, through to January. We did £750.48, so another £100 improvement there from December. February, really good month. I sold a lot of like big ticket items that I'd had for a while, and they all kind of went in February. And we did a grand total of £812.36. And now the last month, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do March plus April all the way up till April 5th, which is the end of the tax year. And this has been the best month reselling I've ever had. We've sold the Adidas, we've sold Timberlands, we've sold, what else has gone? We've sold some big things. We've sold consoles, we've sold all sorts of nice items, good clothing. This is the kind of March, probably February and March when I first got into the clothing kind of game, trying to learn from Chatty Pete, retro reselling, people like that, and it's definitely paid off. I do still have a big pile of clothes, but we're picking up more. In fact, I sold the selvage jeans. They went yesterday, and you'll see that in the weekly video. So yeah, March to April the 5th, £1,409.25. The best month I've ever had, and I really think it's going to be difficult to top that in April, because I've sold all this great stock and had some terrible car boots and just not picked up some top dollar items yet. So I'm hoping to spend more money on stock through this year, taking more with me to the car boots, and kind of invest in as much good big ticket stock as I can, just to kind of boost the numbers every month. So yeah, £1,409.25. So that's a grand total, as I said at the beginning of the video, of £5,144.99, which is just unbelievable. Now the only problem now is I've got to do my first self-assessment, so that's going to be fun. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I've got reselling family members that can help me, so hopefully they're willing to give up their time and help me get through that first one. Obviously there's a lot of expenses, and I'm using Zoho Books for my accounts, so I'm logging every expense that comes through: stock purchases, fuel, paying for the to get into the car boots, postage, office supplies, packaging supplies, everything like that is all going through. I've not listed them all here because I just thought it'd go too long. But some kind of notable ones is stock. So if you exclude the £400 I made from the kind of the thermostats and things, I've spent a grand total of £1,095 on stock, and that's returned over $4.5 grand. So I'd say that's pretty good margins. If you were working for an actual business or Amazon, you're making pounds per item and trying to do it in quantity, but to be able to basically over triple or quadruple the money that I've spent is just mind-blowing to me. So I'm going to try and keep building that up, get to a point. I don't want to just keep buying. I want to get to the point where I've got some tubs in the shed. I want to fill the shed, and then I've got spaces here for kind of nice, fragile, expensive items and clothing over there. So I just want to kind of keep it at a healthy level where everything's just about full and I'm just topping up. So £1,000 to £2,000 a year on stock is probably where I'm going to be at right now. Another notable one. See how much have we given to Royal Mail and Hermes, which is now every, but we've actually spent £763 on postage, which is the worst thing. You go to do the accounts at the end of every week, and you think you've had a good week, and then you take the fees off from eBay and everywhere, and then you take the postage off, and you're only just scraping by with profit. But £763 to Royal Mail, so they're definitely not on the living on the bread life, that's for sure. So guys, that is the end of this video. I guess it is actually a short one, shorter than the usual videos, but that has been total sales between, I guess technically September to April, but the way we'll do these every year is we'll go from April to April. So this is 2021 to 2022, £5,144.99. If you guys want to share what you've done, or kind of what, if you're a reseller, tell me what you're selling. Well, we can have a chat. It'd be nice to know what other businesses are doing, because obviously not everybody's buying the tap that I'm buying. Some people have actually got a business plan buying, products that they can buy in bulk to resell. It'd be interesting to know how you're all getting on and how your year's been. I know we're kind of on the back end of COVID now, so sales are kind of going back to normal, but I know COVID was really good for some people. You couldn't get the stock, but items such as Nintendo Wii's just skyrocketed in price, so I know a lot of people did really well. But yeah, let me know how you guys got on. I'll see you all in the next video for a more usual weekly sale video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.